If you ever get confused about how to look at the mixer, then this video is certainly for you. We're going to look at 3 ways to view the mixer: the single mixer, tracks mixer, and all mixer. There's also the filter buttons that will allow us to easily navigate all the various channel strips within the mixer. And finally, we can configure channel strips the way I showed you before. All right, so let's start with 3 ways to view the mixer. If I hit the key command X, we've already extensively looked at the tracks mixer, but if I hit the key command Shift X, or I just click on the appropriate tab, this will simplify the mixer view. You're only going to be looking at the track that is in key focus, that is going to correspond in the tracks area, and the left channel strip inspector, as we've already mentioned. You will have the stereo output at your disposal, and you can access the master level track as well. As soon as you go into tracks, this to me is the definitive mixer within Logic, simply because it follows the order that is contained in the tracks area. For example, if I wanted the drummer to be the first in line, visually it's the first track that I would like to see. If I hover all the way to the top of the menu, you can see that there is some routing going on of sorts. And so now this is track number 1, and that is reflected inside of the mixer. So if you are a neat freak and you need everything to be kind of where it needs to be, then this is a great option for you. This is where I certainly find myself most of the time. From time to time, we do want to visit the all mixers simply because now we're looking at everything. Everything that is in this session, every track, every bus, every auxiliary, and sometimes you have to do that kind of fishing when troubleshooting or really fine-tuning an issue. Something that also should be noted within the all tracks mixer, you will find a couple of interesting friends. For example, the click track is found here under Klopfgeist. And so that is one thing to look out for. Somewhere else along here, we will also find a preview track. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find that right now, but the preview track right over here essentially is a track that's hidden in the background so that when we play out loops in the Apple Loop browser, they are being played from this preview track. Check it out. So as mentioned, the filter buttons, really nice. If you option click, this will allow you to solo the channel strips. So if we go into troubleshooting world, and all I want to look at are the audio tracks within my session. If I option click audio, I only have 2 audio tracks in this specific session. One of them is a hidden preview track, as mentioned before, and then I have the 1 audio track. If you want to eliminate seeing some of the background material, then I would probably go into the tracks mixer. So in this case, all I want to see are software instrument tracks. I have the drummer, as I've mentioned before. This is in fact MIDI. We have the software instrument track in track 28, and we also have track 29, which is also an instrument track. If I then go to aux tracks, you will find bus 134 and 135 readily available. There are other features here, but for the most part, you're really just going to need those first couple to find your way around. Up to this point, I've showed you how to configure channel strips. Something else that you're going to want to do is to configure the track header, option T. So when you get the chance, go ahead and set this up. Make sure you store as user default so you can access these settings from time to time. You are seriously setting yourself up for success. I'm so happy about polishing your workflow and really just building up the most solid foundation that you possibly can. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth the effort. Let's keep pushing, and I will see you in the next video.